Caitlin Clark simply left Simone Biles and everyone else jaw-dropped with two plays that also made me jump off the couch. First, she destroyed Carrington with a step-back three-pointer that was not only beautiful to watch but also set a new record for most three-pointers by a rookie in the WNBA.
Austin had her 11th double-double of the season, and Clark hits a three. So maybe it was a good timeout.
In another play, Clark took advantage when Carrington tripped over her own teammate trying to guard her, wasted no time, and sent another three-ball to the bottom of the net. And to top it all off, Clark made a pass that left everyone speechless in a pick and roll. The defenders were completely lost, looking for the ball that seemed to have vanished into thin air. These plays not only showed Clark's insane talent, but also proved why she's making such an impact in the league. And the night was just getting started. It was an electrifying game that ended with a Fever victory, 84-80. The game started with the Fever dominating. In the first quarter, the Indiana girls opened up a 33-26 lead, showing they were hungry for victory. Kelsey Mitchell was on fire, scoring 11 points in that period alone. But the Sun wasn't kidding around. In the third quarter, they came out strong, outscoring the Fever 24-18. It was at this moment that the game got really tense, with both teams exchanging the lead several times. The final quarter was breathtaking. The Fever managed to hold off the pressure and secure the victory in the last seconds. The final stats show how balanced the game was. The Fever hit 47% of their field goals, while the Sun was at 45.5%. From three-point range, the Fever came out on top, with an impressive 43.3% against the Sun's 33.3%. But let's forget about the stats for a bit and talk more in detail about Caitlin Clark's incredible plays against Carrington, because they deserve a deeper analysis. The first play that left everyone open-mouthed was that step-back three, folks. This wasn't just any play. Clark was being closely guarded by Carrington, one of the best defenders in the league. But our rookie wasn't intimidated. With a quick move, she created space, stepped back, and let it fly. The ball went through the net, and the record for most three-pointers by a rookie in the WNBA was broken. In the second memorable play, she showed that, besides talent, she has that luck every superstar needs. Carrington was determined not to let Clark repeat the dose, but ended up tripping over her own teammate. And to close the show, Clark gifted us with that genius pass in a pick and roll with Aaliyah Boston. She drew the defense and, out of nowhere, released a pass that seemed to have eyes. The ball went through the defenders as if they weren't even there. The Sun players were looking all around, trying to understand what had happened. Meanwhile, Boston received the pass, but unfortunately didn't score. These plays not only earned important points for the Fever, but also showed why Caitlin Clark is considered one of the most exciting players in the league right now. She combines skill, game intelligence, and that killer instinct that separates good players from true stars. But let's analyze Caitlin's numbers in this game more deeply. She finished the night with 19 points, 5 rebounds, and 5 assists. At first glance, it might seem like a solid but not extraordinary performance. However, when we look closer, we see how impactful she was. First, the 19 points. Clark hit 7 of 17 field goal attempts, including 3 of 12 from three-point range. Although the three-point efficiency wasn't the best, she remained confident and hit the important shots, including that record we mentioned. The 5 assists show how Clark is not just a scorer, but a true point guard. She created opportunities for her teammates and made the ball move. The pass in the pick and roll we mentioned earlier was just a sample of this. The 5 rebounds are particularly impressive for a point guard. This demonstrates how Clark is always involved in the game, helping the team in all aspects. But what the numbers don't show is Clark's intangible impact. The attention she draws from the defense opens up spaces for her teammates. Her presence on the court elevates the level of play of the entire team. Clark also had 7 turnovers, which might seem concerning. However, this is common for rookies who have the ball in their hands most of the time. As she adapts to the WNBA pace, we expect to see this number decrease. Overall, it was another performance that shows why Caitlin Clark is considered one of the most exciting rookies in recent WNBA history. Although Caitlin stole the show, we can't forget to mention the incredible performance of other Fever players, especially Kelsey Mitchell and Lexi Hull. Kelsey Mitchell was simply phenomenal. She led the team in scoring with 23 points, showing why she's one of the most feared players in the league. Mitchell hit 8 of 14 field goal attempts, including 4 of 7 from three-point range. That's nearly 60% efficiency. Plus, she contributed 4 rebounds and 3 assists. Mitchell was crucial in decisive moments, keeping her cool and hitting important baskets when the team needed it most. Now, let's talk about Lexi Hull. Folks, what a pleasant surprise. Coach Christy Side's decision to put Hull in the starting lineup proved to be brilliant. Hull had a complete performance, scoring 17 points, grabbing 8 rebounds, and dishing out 3 assists. But the most impressive was her efficiency from three-point range. 4 makes in 6 attempts. Hull was grabbing crucial rebounds and hitting three-pointers at key moments, proving to be a fundamental piece in this victory. The combination of Mitchell, Hull, and Clark formed a devastating offensive trio that the Connecticut Sun simply couldn't contain. Mitchell with her experience and coolness in decisive moments, Hull surprising with her versatility, and Clark, of course, with her rookie brilliance. This game showed that the Indiana Fever is becoming an increasingly dangerous and unpredictable team. But let's get serious for a moment. What Caitlin Clark is doing isn't just impressive from a sports perspective, it's revolutionary for the WNBA as a whole. Since Clark entered the league, we've seen a significant increase in interest in women's basketball. The arenas are fuller, broadcasts are breaking audience records, and social media is buzzing with highlights of her plays. Clark is inspiring a new generation of girls to dream of a career in professional basketball. She's showing that it's possible to play with style, passion, and skill at the highest level. Moreover, Clark is attracting fans who traditionally didn't follow the WNBA. Her presence is helping to break down barriers and change perceptions about women's basketball. And the most exciting part, this is just the beginning. Clark is still a rookie, with plenty of room to grow and improve. Imagine what she'll be able to do in the coming years. But the upcoming challenges for Clark and the Fever are huge. Firstly, the race for the playoffs is heating up. With this victory, the Fever improved their record to 15-16, but they're still fighting for a better spot. Every game from here on out will be a real battle. Opposing teams are already adapting to Clark's game. We can expect her to face even tougher defenses and tactical schemes specifically designed to contain her. Clark will have to deal with growing pressure and expectations. The more she shines, the more people expect from her. How will she handle this mentally? For the Fever as a whole, the challenge will be maintaining consistency. They've shown flashes of brilliance, but can they maintain this level of play night after night? And we can't forget about the battle for the Rookie of the Year award. In my opinion, Caitlin has already won this award, but many think the competition is still tight. The road ahead is challenging but exciting. Clark and the Fever have proven they can exceed expectations. What do you think? Will Caitlin Clark overcome these challenges? Will the Fever make the playoffs in a good position? I want to see everyone commenting down below. If you enjoyed this analysis, don't forget to leave your like and subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell icon too so you don't miss any videos about the WNBA. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.